Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a powerful story about a creature we all know, but maybe in a way you've never seen before. This is the tale of King Kong and the Mirror of Ego. On a faraway, lush island lived the mighty King Kong. He was a colossal force of nature, incredibly strong, and he knew it. In fact, he was extremely proud of his power. Every single day, he made sure he was the center of attention. He'd roar, stomp his feet, and flex his massive muscles, sending the smaller animals scattering in fear. For King Kong, this was the ultimate proof of his greatness. The only thing that mattered to him was himself and the fear he inspired in others. His world revolved around praise and showcasing his dominance. One morning, while exploring a hidden part of the island, King Kong stumbled upon something extraordinary. Half buried in the jungle floor was a large ornate mirror, shimmering with a strange magical light. At first, he was overjoyed. What a perfect discovery! Now he could admire his own magnificent reflection any time he wanted. He'd spend hours gazing at his powerful form, his broad chest, and his imposing figure. It was everything he loved to see. But this was no ordinary mirror. Soon, it began to show him more than just his physical strength. As he looked deeper, the reflection shifted. He saw flashes of his own arrogance, the selfish glint in his eyes as he snatched the best fruits for himself. The mirror showed him the fear on the faces of the smaller creatures as they fled from his path. It revealed the sadness of the birds whose nests were destroyed by his careless stomping. It showed him the truth of how his actions were hurting everyone around him. Did King Kong change? Not at all. He scoffed at the images, dismissing them as tricks of the light. He smashed his fist near the mirror, roaring in defiance. He was King Kong. He could do whatever he wanted. So he continued his reign of intimidation, taking what he wanted when he wanted it and expecting everyone to just get out of his way. His ego was a fortress, and he refused to let any hint of empathy break through. But actions have consequences. Karma, in its own quiet way, began to creep in. The other animals, tired of the fear and disrespect, started avoiding him completely. The parts of the island he frequented became eerily silent. The vibrant chatter of monkeys and the songs of birds vanished whenever he was near. The tastiest fruit trees, which the smaller animals used to tend, were now barren or damaged from his reckless rampages. The very island that had once provided for him was now turning its back. Slowly, a new feeling began to settle into King Kong's heart. Loneliness. It was a deep, aching emptiness that his immense strength couldn't fill. He could roar as loud as he wanted, but the only answer was the echo of his own voice. He could beat his chest until the ground shook, but no one was there to see it. He realized that all his power, all his intimidation, had brought him nothing but isolation. It couldn't buy him a single friend or a moment of genuine happiness. He was the king of a lonely, silent kingdom. Standing before the magical mirror once more, he saw his reflection clearly, not the mighty king, but a sad, lonely giant. It was then, in that moment of painful clarity, that he finally understood. True strength wasn't about dominance or making others fear you. Power without empathy, without kindness, was just a one-way ticket to loneliness. From that day forward, a change began. King Kong started using his incredible strength to help, not to harm. He carefully cleared fallen trees from pathways, helped smaller animals reach high-hanging fruits, and even used his large hands to shelter them from storms. He learned to move gently, to listen, and to apologize for his past behavior. He started to cooperate. Slowly but surely, the island began to heal. The animals returned, the jungle's vibrant sounds came back, and the air was filled with peace instead of fear. King Kong discovered the most profound truth of all. True happiness doesn't come from being feared or praised. It comes from connection, from respecting others, and from the simple joy of helping. His greatest strength wasn't in his muscles, but in his heart. This story teaches us a timeless lesson. Arrogance and narcissism might make you feel powerful for a while, but they ultimately lead to loneliness and rejection. True, lasting happiness is found in empathy, kindness, and building genuine connections with others. Thank you so much for watching with us today. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and be kind.